Welcome back to 6th grade math, and today we are doing our first lesson on dividing fractions. So our two goals for this video are to find the reciprocal of a fraction and also find the reciprocal of a mixed number. Before we get started, let's remember how to take a mixed number and change it into an improper fraction. So there are some steps on the screen, as you can see, and it tells you what you need to do. So you're always going to start with your denominator, and you're going to multiply by the whole number, okay? Now, before I continue, I want to explain why. So let's pretend that this fraction right here tells us how much pizza we have. That means that we would have 3 whole pizzas. Okay, and we would have 9 slices for each. The 9 tells you how many, what the size pieces are. So we ordered 3 pizzas. They came with 9 slices. We had another pizza as well, but we only have 2 of those 9. Okay, that's what the 2 means. So we have 3 wholes and 2 more ninths. Okay, 2 more out of 9 is what we have. That is why you take your denominator 9 and you multiply it by 3, because that means that total I have 27 slices of pizza. Then you add on your numerator because I have 2 more. So 27 up here plus 2, that's a total of 29 slices of pizza. And again, the 9 on the bottom just tells you the sizes. So 29 ninths, 29 pieces that are in the size of ninths. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you remember how to go from a mixed number to improper. So this is how you would write the answer if you had to write it out. Okay, so what is a reciprocal? Okay, before we talk about that, let's look at this top part. What is 2/3 times 3/2? So when you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerators. 2 times 3, you get 6. You multiply the denominators, and this one you get 6. 6 out of 6 is also the same thing as 1 whole. Okay, if I have 6 out of 6 slices of pizza, I have a 1 whole pizza. So the product, the answer, is 1. Okay? When we multiply a number 2/3, by the it kind of looks like the opposite. It's called the reciprocal. The product is 1. So the reciprocal of a fraction is what makes the answer 1. Okay. Notice that the numerator in the first fraction goes to the denominator, and also the denominator goes to the numerator. So they switch places. That's a good way to remember it. To find the reciprocal of a number, your fraction has to either be a proper fraction like 2/3 or improper. Okay, it cannot be a mixed number. And then you just switch the positions of the numerator and denominator. So you can see at the bottom, they said, here's another example, 4/5. The reciprocal is 5/4 because when you multiply this, you get 20/20, and that results in a product of 1. So the reciprocal of 4/5 is 5/4. So a couple more examples. 1/4 is easy because all you do is you switch the spots. 4/1, and you do need the 1 in your answer, so the reciprocal of 1/4 is 4/1. This one is a little trickier, 2.5, because like I said, your fraction must be improper or proper. It cannot be a mixed number, so we need to change this. Remember, you multiply the denominator and the whole number, that's 4, and then you add the numerator to that. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and the denominator stays. So now we can find the reciprocal. We switch their places. 2 goes to the top, 5 goes to the bottom. There's the reciprocal. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and give this one a try. So again, this one's ready to go. All we have to do is switch their location, 7 to the top, 5 to the bottom, and you are done. We haven't talked about this, but remember that you have to have a fraction. So how can I make 6 a fraction? You just put it over 1. And so now you can find the reciprocal because you move them to the opposite spot. And the reciprocal of 6 is 1 over 6. Before you leave, make sure you feel like you can find the reciprocal of a fraction and also of a mixed number. Thanks for watching.